the ladle forged from the piece of 1/4x1. Okay, the lunch break lasted a little longer than I expected, about 2 days before I get back to this. But it was because I actually cracked my hammer handle and broke. So I had to put a new handle in the hammer. Anyway, this is the first one made from the cube, and I'm not going to finish it out by dapping, swaging the bowl, and curving the handle until I get the other ones done, because I can use this as a pattern to make them all the same. So this is now my pattern. But the second piece is a piece of 1/4x1 by 4 1/4 inches long, a cubic inch. I'm actually going to measure this. Yeah, just about 4 1/4, so 2 1/8. I am actually going to put a chalk mark on the anvil to tell me how much of this should be over to be exactly in half. Because I've fullered this exactly in the middle, or as close as I could, so this should get forged from the middle. Same amount of mass on either side. Now I've put the cut filter on the camera too, so you'll be able to see the heats. Again, the whole purpose of this is to show you that you have to be thinking in terms of volume and mass rather than dimensions of stock. There are some things that are easier to forge out into certain shapes, and if you need to save yourself time and have a wide variety of stock available, you can just pick the stock that makes the most sense, is the easiest and fastest size, but that doesn't mean that you can't make things out of anything that has the same mass. You're not stuck just because you don't have the perfect size piece of steel. Also gives me a chance to try out the new hammer handle. I put that handle in yesterday and I haven't used it yet. Okay, let's see how this works. Find my spot. Still getting used to the handle a little bit. But anyway, turn it around now. Forge from the other side. Going to have to knock the corners back and center the mass that will be the bowl. I'm also going to try a slightly different camera angle because quite often you can't see what's going on very well. Okay, so I am going to upset and round the part that will be the bowl. Okay, I'll do this again. Okay. Now we're going to thin out the bowl. And remember, we're supposed to try and get back to that. Okay, so still rounding the bowl a little bit. Next, I'm going to work on the handle a little bit before the bowl gets too thin. And I'll stick it in the vise and straighten it out just like I did the first one. I'm also going to be cross-peening the bowl part kind of radially to get it to spread more toward being a circle. So that means I will hammer kind of like the spokes in a wheel. If you can see those patterns, and that helps spread the metal towards the sides and make it round. Alright, and that's pretty cold. So this first one is my pattern, and I'm just going to forge out the bowl until it's the same size as that pattern. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. That's actually just about the same size as the pattern. So now I can work on making the handle. Oh, got to straighten it out a little bit though. Now the handle is straight. Okay, getting there. Okay, we're getting there. All right, drop the powder. That's always a good thing to do. All right, still a little thick down there, but we're not doing too bad. Close, we're getting close, we're getting close. Yeah, very close, very close, very close. All right, now I've got to do the little rat tail on the end. A little tiny tail on the end. All right, just so you have an idea of how these ladles get finished out, this was the as forged piece that I then took a tin can and used that as my little circle template, scribed around that, and simply ground off the rest so that I now have a nice round and this is the ladle after a piece of 1/4 by 1, 4.56. The ladle that was forged from the 1/4 by 1. .65